This week on the All-22 review, we're going to start on the offensive side of the football where Jalen Hurts had himself an outstanding first half. Big part of that was what he did against man coverage in this game. Let's take a look at 3 plays that show exactly what I mean. When you've got a mobile quarterback with man-to-man, the threat of the run is always there. And as soon as Jalen Hurts drops back and sees all that green grass, he's going to take that real estate, and he runs for 31 yards there, the longest run of the day for this Eagles offense. Outstanding job there from Jalen Hurts. Next one here, cover 1. Once again, same kind of look. You're going to have man-to-man coverage across the board. Dallas Goedert's going to win at the top of this route. Great job creating separation against Kareem Jackson. He gets open for a first down on 3rd and long. But watch Jalen Hurts here. Again, a 5-man rush, man coverage behind. He gets color in his face. He does a great job of managing this pocket, sidestepping with his eyes downfield. He makes this throw a little bit off balance, but he does a nice job of just putting this right on Dallas Goedert on the money throw on 3rd and long, avoiding the rush. Just a big-time play from Jalen Hurts. Then another one here. Cover 1, man-to-man coverage across the board. You've got the single high safety. What else are you going to do in man-to-man? You've got to trust your guys to go up and make a play, and that's exactly what Jalen Hurts does here, delivering this to DeVonta Smith on the out-and-up route for a touchdown. Felt like the Eagles moved the pocket a little bit more purposefully in this game. They get Jalen Hurts outside on the run. He delivers this to DeVonta, who comes through with a big-time catch for a touchdown. So 2 of those 3 plays against 5-man pressure. How about against cover 0 blitz? The Eagles saw a couple of reps in the first half against the 0 blitz. I thought they made some great adjustments. Let's take a look at some of those plays. Jalen Hurts here against cover 0 pressure. First 3rd down in the game inside the red zone. The Broncos come down and play cover 0 blitz. That means you're going to send an all-out pressure, straight man-to-man, no safety help in the middle of the field. You're going to have one free rusher. There's always going to be one man. The quarterback has to find a way to beat that rusher, and I thought Jalen Hurts did a good job here of escaping the pocket. He beats that free runner inside, escapes to his right, does a nice job biding time. This ends up being incomplete, but it's more important to see what exactly Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense take away from this rep. They kick a field goal on that opening drive. Next time they're in the red zone, 3rd down, once again, they get cover 0, but they come back and they know the exact play call they want here, and this is a great job of defeating cover 0. There's no safety in the middle of the field, man coverage. DeVonta Smith wins on the slant route inside, and Jalen Hurts is able to beat that free runner, this time with his arm. He does a great job of being decisive with this throw. He trusts DeVonta Smith to win late. Nice job, Jordan Mailata, getting a late piece of that free rusher, and DeVonta Smith hits the end zone for a touchdown. Earlier in this drive, Jalen Hurts, he sees cover 0 pre-snap and does a nice job of the pre-snap check. He's able to get the Eagles out of a play and checks to this double screen where they've got 2 screen passes, one on either side. He's just got to catch and release. He gets this ball out. This could have gone for a big play for a touchdown. The timing just a little bit off there out in the perimeter, but great job. You see how fast Jalen catches and releases, gets this ball out, still takes the hit, but good job there of the Eagles handling cover 0 in this game for some big plays. So great adjustment there from the coaching staff. I thought we also saw some really good complementary plays from the Eagles in this game. One happened on the opening drive, a screen pass to Boston Scott. Let me show you what I mean. On the opening drive, the Eagles hit an 18-yard screen pass to Boston Scott. And this one really stood out to me as I was watching this live because of this look right here. You see Quez Watkins on the little short motion and the shallow cross. Now you've got Boston Scott going out the back door. And the reason why this play stood out to me, not just because of the X play in the passing game, in the screen game, but because of what it was based off of. Again, you can go back to all throughout this season. I pulled a couple examples, but you can go to almost every game. The Eagles have used these little short motions that turn into a shallow cross. Here you see Kenny Gainwell for a first down against San Francisco. A couple weeks later against the Kansas City Chiefs, again it's Kenny Gainwell. Short motion turns into a shallow cross against man coverage for a first down. Just last week, we saw Quez Watkins come on this little short motion here. Very similar look, and he's going to run the shallow cross. Jalen Hurts doesn't like it. You could have argued for a penalty there on that one, but Jalen runs for a first down. And again, against Denver, here goes Quez on that shallow cross motion, except instead of the ball going that direction, it's going out the back door. X-play in the screen game. Outstanding job by the Eagles offensive coaching staff, putting together this game plan, opening script. Hey, we're going to show this play that we have shown time and time and time again all season long. We're going to make you think this is going to go to the shallow cross, but no, it's actually going to go backdoor to Boston Scott on the screen. Well designed, well executed. You've got blockers out in front. Just a really good job by this Eagles offense overall. Obviously, when you're talking running backs, you have to talk about the run game, and the rushing attack, once again, outstanding for the Eagles, not just with what they did, just downhill runs, inside zone, split zone, but also some creativity, some multiplicity. Let's take a look at some of the versatile runs we saw from the Eagles in this game. The Eagles did some really good things in the run game on Sunday against Denver. Started very first play. You got a tackle over set here on the left with Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata next to each other. Little split zone read here from the Eagles. We're going to bring Jack Stoll from left to right. Jalen Hurts is going to read that read key, and he's going to take off towards the right sideline, 10 yards and a first down on the opening play. A little bit later, once again, you get that tackle over set here from the Eagles, but a different run play called. This time, you've got a center tackle counter play going to the right. Jalen Hurts reading that 3 technique, and if he crashes too far, he keeps it. If he comes down on the quarterback, he hands it off. Obviously, Jalen Hurts keeps this one, takes off for 5 yards and a near first down the left sideline. A little bit later in the game, we see another QB counter read here for the Eagles, where once again, you've got Jalen Hurts reading off a defender, and then you've got QB counter off of that. You've got the backside guard and tackle coming from right to left. Jalen Hurts keeps this one and goes 5 yards for a first down. Later in the game, once again, you've got that QB counter read. This time, instead of it being a QB counter, though, this is just a straight running back counter play where you've got both Jason Kelce and Lane Johnson pulling up to the front side. This time, Jordan Howard goes downhill for a first down, 15 yards. Then a little bit later in the game, now you've got 6 offensive linemen out in the field. Little wind back play here from the Eagles. You've got Landon Dickerson coming from left to right. Boston Scott's just going to play off these blocks. You've got a very heavy formation over to the right side, and Boston Scott does a nice job of getting down inbounds, keep the clock rolling. Eagles run game, really, really impressive on Sunday. And then lastly, love what we saw from Lane Johnson here in this game. A number of big blocks, a couple plays that really stood out to me on film. Impossible to talk about the run game without pointing out number 65, Lane Johnson. And some of these plays really stood out. You can just see how much fun he's having out there on the field. Nice job, Lane Johnson, tossing a defender down to the ground. He's pointing for the first down right away. And this one, late in the game, the Eagles trying to salt this one away in a 4-minute drill. Just look at the energy from Lane Johnson. You can tell the offensive line gets fired up from this run game. All right, let's transition over to the defensive side, where I thought we saw some really good things, really good complete team defense here to get off the field on third down. All right, let's take a look at the first third down of the game. 3rd and 9. Eagles have nickel on the field with a rush front. You see 5 men on the line of scrimmage up front, but 5 DBs on the field. Alex Singleton, the lone stacked linebacker. And now you're going to see quarter, half, cover 6 from the Eagles. You're playing quarters to the top of the screen. And watch the tight coverage here from Jannard Avery and from Steven Nelson. Really, really tight coverage at the top. That's going to take away the first read. Now look at DEVONTA Maddox in the slot. Does an outstanding job of reading the dagger concept, taking away that in-breaker from Jerry Jeudy. That forces the check down, and DARIUS Slay does a great job of rallying and making this stop short of the sticks. That is great team defense there from the Eagles on the opening third down of this game. And again, looking at it from the end zone angle, you see the rush front here from the Eagles. Jannard Avery mugged up over the B gap. He's going to drop out. Alex Singleton's going to drop here underneath. So what essentially looks like a 5-man front, the threat of a 6th defender blitzing. You only have a 4-man rush, but the Eagles do a great job in coverage of matching. You've got a TT stunt up front here with Hargrave and with Cox. Edge rush from Derek Barnett and Josh Sweat. Sweat has a really nice rush here, edging the right tackle and pressuring Bridgewater into that early throw. So the coverage, the rush, everything worked together in tandem here to get the defense off the field. That play on 3rd and long. Let's take a look at a few more 3rd and long plays where the rush schemes really stood out. Stunts, blitzes, we saw it all here against the Broncos. I thought the Eagles did some really good things from a pressure package standpoint on 3rd and long in this game. 3rd and 11. 4-man rush. This is the sack by Derek Barnett. It comes as a result of a TT stunt. Hargrave's going to slant inside. You're going to get Cox looping out behind him. Derek Barnett has a nice rush off the right side, but it's going to be that initial pressure from Hargrave that bumps him back in the pocket right into the arms of Derek Barnett. So a nice 4-man rush results in a sack there. Now, 3rd and 8. You've got a 5-man line of scrimmage. You've got Alex Singleton up in the B gap. He's going to buzz out to the left. You've got Derek Barnett dropping out. TJ Edwards and DEVONTA Maddox, they're blitzing from the defensive left side. That's going to force a quick throw from Teddy Bridgewater, and now the defense now rallies to the football and gets the ball carrier down. That stop on 3rd and long leads to the 4th and 1 that turns into that touchdown run by DARIUS Slay. So the Eagles get a nice 3rd down stop there. Now you've got 3rd and 10 later in the game. Look at this long stunt here from Alex Singleton looping all the way around. You've got a good rush from Barnett, from Milton Williams getting up in the quarterback's face. Alex Singleton able to get home on the pressure. That forces the incompletion. The Eagles defense did some nice things here on 3rd and long. One individual defensive lineman that flashed me in this game getting after the quarterback was Fletcher Cox. No sacks here for number 91 in this game, but a number of times where he was able to impact the quarterback inside at defensive tackle. Let's watch him here as he's going to bull rush the center, Lloyd Cushenberry, right into the lap of the quarterback. Fletcher's got his arms wrapped around Teddy Bridgewater and forces an incomplete pass. Later in the game, let's watch Fletcher Cox one-on-one with the left guard this time. And again, you're going to see that immediate power, those heavy hands as he pushes the guard right into the lap of the quarterback. That forces an errant throw and eventually a tackle for loss. That all starts with Fletcher Cox. Then a little bit later, you see that hump move. He tries to go with a nice cross chop, converts to the hump move, and gets a hit on Teddy Bridgewater. Short throw, stops short of the sticks. Fletcher Cox was impactful in this game. The Eagles faced a tough run game against Denver, one of the better run games they're going to see here in 2021, and I thought there were examples of all the defensive linemen playing well upfield. You see a quick first step there from Javon Hargrave getting the ball carrier down for a short 2-yard gain. Nice job there from number 97. Let's go now to Fletcher Cox, who did a great job getting upfield. Look at him shoot the gap here, get into the backfield for a 4-yard tackle for loss. Nice job wrapping up DEVONTA Williams. Not an easy guy to corral, as defenses have seen in these last few weeks. And then Milton Williams doing a nice job playing through contact here, defeating the down block from the offensive tackle, fighting through this, getting the ball carrier down at the line of scrimmage. Some other white jerseys jumping in there at the end. The Eagles defense competed well against a very good run game. We saw Milton Williams on that last play. Another rookie that's flashed was Teron Jackson out of Coastal Carolina. The defensive end has seen more and more playing time, and he continued to flash here in this game. Really like what I saw yesterday from Teron Jackson, number 75, rookie defensive end from Coastal Carolina. Watch him here against the run. Stack, shed, very violent through contact. He's able to get off the block and bring Melvin Gordon to the ground at the line of scrimmage. So he shows up there in the run game. Let's take a look at him as a pass rusher. Late in this game, you're going to see him get off the ball, little counter swim as he's able to spin back inside and get to quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, forces him off his spot, forces an incompletion there to basically end this game. Does a great job there, Teron Jackson, with this counter spin move coming back inside. And then you just see the effort. And this was always a constant with him in college. You see the fanatical pursuit of the football. Teron Jackson continuing to flash here early on in his career. Last but not least, let's take a look at Davion Taylor, who was made a little bit of a homecoming here in this game and flashed a couple of times. Let's take a look at some of the areas where Davion stood out. Obviously, this is the big play. Davion Taylor on the line of scrimmage, 4th and 1. Watch him stack this block and use that offhand to secure the tackle and poke the football out. Ball's out on the ground. Eagles defense forces a fumble. And now you get Darius Slay jumping in on this football, and the fun ensues from there as number 2, Darius Slay, takes this to the house. A huge touchdown, a huge turning point in this game where instead of it being a first down conversion for the offense, the Eagles turn this into a 2-score game, and it all starts with Davion Taylor and his ability down at the point of attack, playing through contact and forcing the fumble for the Eagles defense. But let's go back a little bit earlier in the game, down on the goal line. Once again, you see Davion attacking downhill. He is the A-gap player on this play. Little assist from Javon Hargrave on the backside, but Taylor does a nice job pressing the line of scrimmage, securing this tackle, and getting the ball carrier down.